it's Julie here, and today I have a little instruction show how to video. So yesterday I posted on my Instagram a photo of a haul I recently got from scrapbook.com, and I got some comments, and one comment said, what do you do with the stickles? I had purchased 2 stickles, and one asked, what do you do with them? And I was like, for me I was like, obviously I know what to do with them. I said, well, maybe not everybody buys stickles. So I thought I was going to share just a few tips on what I use stickles for and how I use them. So first I'm going to just talk about them, and then I'm going to show you how I use them. So I have a bunch of stickles here. Not a bunch, I don't have that many. When it comes to stickles, I only get the colors that I know I will actually use. And a lot of that is Christmas based because that's when I use them the most. So for example, Christmas red, that's a staple. And then of course I have gold and silver, and these two I have rebought, so that. And then also this frosted lace, it's my number, my second one. I love this one on as snow, I love that. I also have a little bit of stardust, not that much. And new for this year, the order from scrapbook.com was the diamond, black diamond. And it's black, but it has some sparkle in different colors. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, that is the colors that I have in my stash right now. So, I'm going to show you 5 different techniques, sort of, or what you can use them for, and maybe think differently. So one is, the first one is this. I mean, we have thickers, a bunch of them typically, but thickers are expensive, especially if you don't live in the US. So I tend to buy the ones who are of a neutral color and also a classic font. So this is from the Kiss collection, maybe, by Crate Paper, called Darling. And they're really great because they're grey, they're foam, so that means that if I run out of a specific letter, I can usually customize another one and cutting and shaping in that. So foam is really great for that. But grey can sometimes be a bit boring, so we're going to alter them with some stickles. Also, wood veneer. I mean, they're really fun, but adding some stickles to them completely changed them, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to add just a simple die cut, like a leaf or this little tab. Also one of the stuff I got from the haul. Can get some fun things if you add some stickles. And then also you can use stickles with stencils. So here I'm going to use a Heidi Swap stencil, and I'm just going to add some stickles through that stencil, and you can see it's a really cool effect you're going to get. So I'm going to flip you around, and we're going to go through the technique. Really easy technique. We're going to add some glitter on everything. That's what we're going to do. So the first thing I thought we're going to start with are the accent. So here I'm going to use the frosted lace because that's my favorite. And so here I have a tab that I have used the stamp and die set from Clearly Kelly by Hero Arts. And as you can see, we have a design here, so I'm just going to sort of follow the design here with my stickles. And what it's going to do is just going to make it pretty. And that is one way to use stickle, is adding accent on a really, like, on a design that you already have. And there you have a little sort of glitter design on your already paper, and that you can customize and get the paper and accent the way you want it. So let's say you want it silver, then you paint it silver or black or red or So that's one way of using stickles to add some interest. Another way, I thought I could share some of these when you have a lot of figures. It's not that much on this sheet, but on this one. So buying figures is usually an investment, especially if you don't live in the US. They're a bit expensive, so I like to buy them really basic and then I can customize them. So let's say here I have grey, so maybe I want some silver. I'm going to do this ampersand here. So I'm just going to make sure I have it here and then just go. So this way you can customize and get a little bit more effect, and of course you don't need to use glitter stickles, you can use those enamel thingies that has come out, and also liquid pearls and that kind of stuff, and that way you can customize them. And what I really like about this is that now I've used silver here, but I can use another color too, like a red one. And I used this in my December daily last year where I had black figures and I thought it was too harsh. But if you do this with a different color, you can get the illusion of having a red letter or shape, but then you get this sort of 3D effect because they are three-dimensional, they're puffy, sort of, or standing up. You get the original color on the sides and you get that sort of shaded look. So here you can see how they look, and at first glance this obviously looks red, but then you get this sort of grey shadow underneath, and I think that's really cool. So that was the third, and then here is just really fast. To customize the wood, I mean, we have really pretty wood veneers, and you can just add some stickles, and you have another one that I like. I mean, of course, this Christmas red is perfect on hearts, but also I would really like to recommend, and I have shared this before, is I love snowflakes, like snowflakes of every kind, and especially wood veneers. So here you have that. Wood veneer snowflakes, I love that. And what I like to do is use this frosted lace on snowflakes. That is, in my opinion, the prettiest look ever. So that's what we have here. We can move them around a bit. Another really fun thing to do with stickles is to write with them or to draw with them, and I just realized I have nothing planned. So we're just going to write Merry Christmas here in Swedish, because I know how to spell that. And it might not look like, like much, but here's also another way to add some fun lettering or design, or if you don't want to write anything, you can make a pattern. So let's say you just want some dots. Maybe you do it a bit more careful than I do it right now, but it just adds that little bit of accent like we did here, but here we can do our own design. And the last one I saved for last because it's messy. And that is to achieve this really cool look. I mean, modeling paste and painting all is good, but why not get that really cool glittered look? So what we're going to do is going to take a craft tag and then a stencil. I'm going to use this Heidi Swap one as small dots. It comes in a set of 2, and the other one is plus signs. So I'm going to use my new one because I really want to test it. It's called Black Diamond, and I want to achieve sort of this look where I have most of it up here and then sort of fades out. So I'm going to add in, just like I do with any other things I would like to stencil, like that. And I'm just going to take a palette knife and sort of do this and go back and forth. And I mean, I think the reason why this technique is not that big is because you believe you need more stickles than you really do, and you don't need that much. And I mean, how often do you run out of stickles? Okay, maybe that's a trick question, obviously, because I just told you how many of them I actually rebought, but I mean, they're not that expensive. And I really like the look of it, because the dry clear except the glitter, you get a really cool effect. Okay, so I'm going to stop. So this is going to need some serious cleaning after. But there you have it. A really cool looking effect with the stencil. So that is 5 really easy ways to use Stickles. So in recap, we have to add accent to a design, to add it to wood veneer, to make it a little bit of a glitter look. And the good thing with Stickles obviously is because you can add glitter but it's not going to shed because it's Stickles. You can also add it to already stickers to make them look really cool, or to customize the ones you have. Obviously you can use them to make your own designs, and you can also use them with a stencil and get this really cool look. And I mean, this on mixed media or just on a page would look amazing. So I hope you have liked this really short tutorial on how I use Stickles, and I hope it helped you, and have a really great day.